In a future society plunged into dystopia, Chicago stands divided into 5 factions, each designated to maintain order post a devastating war. The erudite donned in blue embody the sharpest intellects and logical thinkers. Amity, garbed in orange and yellow, radiate kindness and peace. Under, attired in black and white, are champions of honesty. Dauntless, draped in all black, are the fearless daredevils of the society. Abnegation, dressed in gray, epitomize selflessness and shun power and vanity, overseeing the government. The factionless, a marginalized group, find no place in this societal structure and endure homelessness. At the age of 16, every child undergoes testing to determine their most fitting faction. The choosing ceremony marks the official declaration of their chosen faction. While not obligated to align with the faction of their highest test scores or their upbringing, once the choice is made, it's irreversible, and returning to their original faction becomes an impossibility if they've transferred. Andrew Pryor holds a position on the ruling council and is wed to Natalie. Their twin offspring, Beatrice and Caleb, undergo the faction test. Beatrice's results unveil traits from various factions, marking her as a divergent. Her test proctor warns her not to disclose this revelation, emphasizing that divergents, with their independent thinking, pose a threat to the established world order. During the choosing ceremony, Caleb opts for erudite, while Beatrice, hesitatingly, selects dauntless. Following the ceremony, Beatrice befriends fellow Dauntless initiate Christina, along with 2 others, Al and Will. Kept under the leadership of Eric, their stern training leader, the initiates learn that failing to meet Dauntless' rigorous expectations means banishment to the factionless. They also encounter Max, the head of Dauntless. Assigned to the Transfer Initiates team led by 4, Beatrice embraces her new life by adopting the name Tries. Triss faces challenges during her training, initially falling below the cutoff after the first evaluation. Persistent bullying becomes her motivation, propelling her to rapid improvement. A brutal training fight results in a hospital stay, but Triss leaves upon learning she'll be cut if she misses the night's test. Joining the Initiates, she leads her team to victory against the Born Dauntless Initiates, securing her spot in the next training round. The following phase involves psychological training, where 4 guides Triss to confront her fears within her mind. Her unique approach passes the tests, but 4 warns against it in the final round, as it could expose her as a divergent. Triss's brother reveals a brewing coup led by erudite, particularly their leader Janine, against Abnegation's government. Upon returning to Dauntless headquarters, Triss is attacked by Al and others, narrowly escaping death before 4 intervenes. Their connection deepens as Triss spends the night in his room. The next day, Al apologizes, but Triss, viewing him as a coward, refuses to accept it. Al, unable to face failure, tragically takes his own life. In preparation for the final test, 4 invites Tries into his mind to confront his fears. Triss discovers his real name is Tobias, and he harbors 4 fears, hence the nickname 4. One of these fears is his father, Marcus Eaton, the head of Abnegation, who used to abuse him. This revelation leads to Triss and 4 sharing their first kiss, and Triss follows 4's advice during the final test, adopting a dauntless approach, easily passing and officially becoming a member of Dauntless. Dauntless, the city's protectors, are informed about mandatory tracker injections for safety. Unbeknownst to them, the tracker is a mind control serum developed by Erudite as part of their coup plan. The following day, Dauntless, under the influence of the serum, enter Abnegation, believing it to be a simulation. Ordered to shoot to kill any divergents, Triss, unaffected by the serum, pretends to comply to save her parents. She discovers 4 is also immune, revealing him as a divergent. Together, they break away to find her parents, but they have already escaped. Eric and Max recognize Triss and 4's immunity, capturing them. 4 is taken away, and Triss faces execution, saved at the last moment by her mother, Natalie. Together, they escape into the city, navigating the chaos unleashed by Erudite's coup and their desperate escape. Triss is compelled to engage in a shootout, including taking the life of her former Dauntless classmate, Will. The ordeal results in the tragic death of her mother, Natalie. Arriving at the safe house, Triss reunites with her father, Andrew, her brother, Caleb, Marcus, and others in hiding. Caleb, having left Erudite before the coup, managed to evacuate his family and others in time. Realizing the Erudite Control Center is in the Dauntless headquarters, Triss, Caleb, Andrew, and Marcus head there. A fierce shootout ensues, resulting in the death of Andrew. Triss enters the control room but is swiftly captured. She encounters Four, who, having received a stronger dose of the serum, is ordered by Jeanine to kill Tri. Despite the attack, Triss uses her knowledge of Four's fears to break the mind control, and together they confront Jeanine. As Jeanine prepares to order Dauntless to execute all of abnegation, Triss and Four inject her with the mind control serum, commanding her to terminate the simulation. Dauntless begins to awaken, bewildered by the chaos. Triss incapacitates Jeanine, and she and Four exit the control room. The movie concludes with Four reluctantly reuniting with his father, and the trio tries, Four and Caleb, boarding a train bound for the unknown, leaving the city behind.